decent, just holding that angle from the back. Jojo looking to clutch this up in the 1v2, but can he do it? Here McDaddy does get spotted out. Comes in, and again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. The contest does come in, the tide is gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here for me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
they got it. They did.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
For Ren, you can't kill this man. He is just being a nuisance. Make it a triple for Ren. The time secured for the side of Amplify. And he is like a phantom menace. You just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more. Just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 spree. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7 spree for Ren. And the win going the way of Amplify Black on this map #1. My goodness.
Jake Pancake wipes that idea out as another kill for him, and he's absolutely popping off houses again. Doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it is too much here for the side of MTG Red to try to get this one. But again, it's just a contest, and they need to try to get these kills. But Jake Pancake with a 3-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers absolutely. Doesn't get spotted out by Decent, just holding an angle from the back. Joe's looking to clutch this up in the 1v2, but can he do it? Here McDaddy does get spotted out. Now comes in, and again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. A contest does come in, the tide's gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max. A very back and forth hill so far. The kill's not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to the call here for me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
They got it. They did.
they closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, going to be coming in. Will you read it out for me? Able to take down Vessel. So a 2v4 just like that. Daddy realizing that he's getting on both sides. Oh no. And Vessel going to be assassinated in the corner. Will be the side of EWG Academy winning round #4.
At least buy Vessel dinner for us. Good lord. That's just common courtesy, right?
Yeah, it has to be. Don't worry, if it's some dinner, it's not. Never mind, but my goodness, EWG Academy feeling confident, feeling like they are going to win this series.
Yeah, coming here, he decides he's going to take him hostage. He's going to show him the brick wall, nothing PG-13 related happening here.
The rest of this beat time, you will have Ren early rotated, able to take down one, and might get traded out here, will be on the chase. Ren so sneaky, so slippery, gonna be going back, a double for Ren. You can't kill this man. He is just being a nuisance. Make it a triple for Ren. The time secured for the side of Amplify. He is like a phantom menace. You just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to pry, looking for more. Just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 spree. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7 spree for Ren. And the win going the way of Amplified Black on this map number 1. My goodness.
Jake Hungy finds that idea out as another kill for him, and he's absolutely popping off. Howzy again, doing work into the front of side.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the EWG League. We've arrived. We're here. It is playoff time. This is going to be Group C match, the winners round 1. First match of the playoffs. I'm excited to be here. You know, regular season was a little bit short, but here we go. It's time for these teams to nut up or shut up, so to speak. We're going to take a quick look at the rosters for tonight. We're going to have Monarch Blue going up against S2 Gaming tonight. You see Monarch Blue cold-blooded. You got Darks, Futures, and Jay Hazard, I believe, rounding out the roster for that squad. And then on the flip side, you got S2. It's going to be Crisp, Wits, Zay, and Hockey coming in tonight, I believe. Should be both rosters correct tonight. We might actually have a substitute, I believe, coming in for Monarch as well for one of these players. So keep an eye out for that one. I believe is what I heard or saw in the text chat a moment ago. So maybe not the full roster for Monarch, but I believe S2 are all in here ready to go. We'll take a quick look at the rundown of the maps and modes before we get launched in here. I believe we are going to be starting off with Colossus, and then Raid SND, Exposure Overload will be the guaranteed ones. And then if we do need to go extra maps here, it'll be Scar Hardpoint, Den, Search to round things out, and definitely kind of a variety of different game modes, different maps here. So I'm excited. I like it when I get a little bit of a shakeup in the different maps and modes we're going to see in this one. And honestly, I think the first couple of maps are going to be huge here, just for the tone setter in this one, who's going to be shooting. I've seen a couple of different matches lately where, you know, one team is just dominant in the respawns, you know, the other team able to, you know, maybe take an SND, but 3-1s. And then I've seen series where, you know, that doesn't seem to matter too much. It's 3-0. So I'm hoping to see a game 5. I haven't seen a game 5 in a while, just for my own selfish reasons. I'm hoping this one does go the distance. But actually, now that I think about it, I have another match after this, so maybe I don't want that. But regardless, I'm in for a good series. Whether it goes 3, whether it goes 5, that's to be determined. I think the Raid SND is going to be a big one, as well as that Exposure Overload. Those two probably the biggest maps for me in this one, just to see, you know, who's going to be shooting in those ones. I know SND, you know, some people don't like Raid at all, some new school people, but I love it. So I'm curious to see what I, you know, have in store for me in that one. And then Exposure Overload is probably my favorite Overload to cast, to watch, and honestly even to play, because I feel like it plays pretty well in that game type as well. You can do a lot of maneuvers on that one and get things going, but we'll see. I mean, if we even need to go the distance, we got Scar and Den going forward, but I don't know what to expect in this one. I know S2 definitely a good roster. I don't think I've seen Monarch Blue. I'm excited to see them for the first time. I haven't really seen a ton of S2 either, to be honest, but we'll see what ends up happening here, as I think we're just waiting for one more player to load up in the lobby. So honestly, I'm not exactly sure what's going to be happening with that one. Let me take a quick look at the bracket as well. I believe I have it up here. Let me pull it up on my other monitor and see what's going to be happening here. I believe, let me double check real quick while we're waiting for the players to load on in. I believe it's going to be, let's see, who actually wins? Who goes on to the next one? I'm curious, because I haven't actually pulled this up. So S2 plays Monarch, and then the winner of this will play the winner of Omnia Onyx and AOS Midori. So, you know, curious who's going to win that. And I believe the loser of this one drops down, and they will play Blackout Academy in the lowers bracket. But honestly, you don't really want to lose this early on. Winners round 1, not the time you want to go down. If you're going to go down anywhere, you would prefer it to be later in the bracket, so you don't have to play so many matches, especially if they're not going to be all happening in one day. Like if in a tournament format, if you get more matches in, that's typically better. But yeah, going when you're playing, you know, every other day or something, probably not ideal. So definitely a huge matchup for both these teams to go forward. I mean, you want to win your first couple to give yourself a chance in this tournament. It's definitely, you know, one of those things where you got to lock in every single time you show up. You got to be ready to go. So I believe we have all 8 in here now. So hopefully, I mean, we'll get things started here in a moment. And honestly, I'm not exactly sure what to expect. You know, you see the records on your screen. Monarch Gaming 4-1. I believe S2 3-2 on the regular season. So maybe Monarch a little bit of an edge, maybe in this one potentially. You know, based on my limited knowledge of both of these teams, I might just be going with the stats on this one. That's typically what I rely on. I think Monarch probably gonna take this one in maybe 4, I would say. Probably map number 4 is where I would say it, but I mean this could go all the way to map number 5. I definitely has the potential to do so. I'm curious if S2 are going to be stepping up to the plate, especially in the respawn department, but I guess we'll see here in a moment, and hopefully we'll get things locked and loaded here in a second. I really didn't want to send it to a break this early when we haven't even started yet, but it's looking like it might be heading there. It looks like they are going to be ready. I hear it in my ear now, so we'll stay on me for a moment. And hopefully we'll load in here in a second. But, I mean, yeah, as I look at the rest of the bracket, I'm not too familiar with the Group C as much. But it looks like, I mean, we have some good teams in here. I know Truth Gaming at the #1 seed spot, definitely looking good in this one. Let me mute the voice comms as well. I've got people in my ear distract me a little bit. But Truth Gaming at the top as well. #1 seed, Omnia Onyx, #2 seed. So if Omnia, I mean, if they win that match against Midori, which, you know, based on the seeding, they probably should, they'll be playing probably the winner of this one. So, I mean, even if you win this one, you got a big ask coming up next week as well, or next couple of days, I should say, as well for winners round 2. So, definitely not an easy bracket. And the #7 seed and the 10 seed tonight should be a decent one. And honestly, I've been yapping for too long. How are we feeling tonight, chat? How are we feeling? I could put a poll up, honestly, in the meantime, while I'm just sitting here BSing with y'all. Who do you guys got winning this series? I am curious. Because I think I already made my prediction. I think I got Monarch, but I'm not sure, to be honest. It's one of those things where, you know, you never really know until, you know, team can show up on the day and just be absolutely on fire. But we'll see what ends up happening. I'm curious what you guys think. We'll put in a poll. We'll run that one for a little bit. See if you guys get your votes in there. And honestly, this gives me time. I forgot to tweet out my stream today. Honestly, I'll just do that in the meantime, while we're sitting here chilling, waiting for things to get going. But honestly, I'm expecting a fun one in this one. And honestly, if this isn't a fun one, I have another one tonight as well for, I believe, Group C on the other side of the bracket. It's going to be Exo Reapers going up against Sin Rising. And I mean, these guys are pretty close on the bracket if you have that info available. They might meet up in quarters if both of these teams are able to push forward. So that should be an exciting one as well. That's going to be the #6 seed against 11 seed. That should be starting around 9:45. If we can get things going here, shouldn't be any delays, hopefully, if we can get the match started here in a moment. But that'll be my next one, and we'll see what happens in that one. But regardless, honestly, I think I'm going to send it to a quick break, hopefully, here. I've been yapping long enough. We'll send it to a quick one here. Hopefully, we'll get things started soon for my sake, for your sake. But, yeah, we'll see you in a bit, guys. Well, unfortunately, I didn't have time to make my tweet, but it is what it is. I tried. I tried my best, guys. It is what it is. Looks like the team names are flipped at the top. I will try and get that situated here in a moment. But we are off to the races. So far, so good. S2 going to be on the hill on the bad side, but winning the gunfight. So that's all that really matters. We'll see if Monarch can break on in. Cold-Blooded going to slither toward the point, but by himself for the moment. He's going to get chowed by Wits, and Wits wins a big one. Just kind of a bang out on P1. Hockey going to go for the overextension and gets the kill, but spawns are going to be more important than this scrappy P1 time at the moment. Hockey, I would have liked to see him push through there, but he's going to backtrack to try and collapse on the hill, and there is still 20 seconds to gain, so I can't really fault him for it. It's going to go for a chow on the side door. Hockey's going to get killed in the time, and now it's still going to be Monarch in control of these P2 spawns. How long can you hold it, though? The pressure is coming on in. You're going to have to win them here. J Hazard cleans up the final two, and there you go. That should be spawns for Monarch at the moment. Cold-Blooded finally able to kill that one. But the pressure is still here. S2 doing a decent job on the front end of things, trying to lock it down. Wits taking one in transition, but it's just been kind of a staggered approach from S2. Want to see them wait for each other, and this might be the opportunity that they need to do. Wait for each other to try and break from the front off the top ropes. It's going to be number 4, Crispy, able to get one before falling. And speaking of one, he's on a rotation on a long route. The rest of his teammates are going to fall, so he's going to be huge here. If he can get one, at the very least, he might be in prime position to break the spawns. But honestly, he's kind of slow playing this a little bit too much here, clearing out every little crevice. His teammates are still dying in the feed, and there's only 20 seconds left at this point. You really don't even want to flip the spawns, and Zay's going to get cleaned up as well. So great hold coming in from Monarch Blue here. They're going to soak pretty much the entire 60 seconds. Well, not the entire 60 seconds. It was very scrappy, but they held down the spawns for 60. Maybe not all the time went their way, but they're going to get the time. They're going to be at new, and they're still winning these gunfights. Wits has a big job ahead of him. He is able to clean up a couple of kills here. One more big one to find. It's going to be Killa down in the bottom mid. See how much he can do here. Gonna get stunned out, trying to play his life, has his teammates support as well, but how long can you try and live? And it looks like the answer is quite a while, because he is still alive and kicking. Future going for a chow on the heady, gonna get cleaned up, but it has been Monarch so far on the better end of the slaying. 10 kills, make it 11 now for Jay Hazard. Future with 10 as well. Jay Hazard doing his thing right now. Another double kill for him, but Crispy toward bottom mid does clean up one at the very least, but I mean still, so far Monarch have been doing their thing in this P3 and on that P2 as well, chaining kills together, cold-blooded for another double. And you gotta be careful now. If you're S2, the spawns are gonna start to flip. The routes are not being read. Jay Hazard just runs through mid-map. You already got Killa at new, thankfully. If you are S2, he gets cleaned up quickly, but I mean, you gotta try and push through all, the new hill as well. You gotta try and flip the spawns here. Hockey able to get one, gets the second one. So definitely still possible to try and flip here. Hockey, oh, look for the third one. Couldn't find it, but damage has been done. That player will get traded. And now just left to Futures to try and pick up the pieces and deal with the pressure from the spawners. He's going to get Mixie in the back, but oh, Zaywan's a big one. That is a huge gunfight to find, and S2 stabilize. They'll be soaking this initial time on this P4. And honestly, I do want to go into a listen early with these teams here. Let's go in with S2, see if they can hold this hill.
Weak.
One more on time, weak.
Yeah, time got me.
I'm down.
Lock the back.
Good shit.
The back.
I'm out.
I spawn blue.
Good shit. Spawning in the back.
All right. I'm staying out. No, I'm staying out. Statue.
They're like
watching
all
right, I'm
sides,
watching
bro.
Okay.
One more P1 right now.
Watching on right. I'm watching on blue
Dead.
right.
Nice, we hold these spawns.
They should be still spawning yellow.
Someone pick up statue. Someone pick up my statue.
Lobby. Shit.
Right.
I
Right dead.
I saw one front.
Statue.
I saw one front as well.
I got one right. That's four.
Nading front.
I got trophy on time.
I got all your right.
Front
I got all
dead.
your left.
Nothing right.
Front dead.
Two time.
One more weak.
time.
I'm stunning it. I'm going time.
So weak. That's all right.
I got the yellow stairs dead. I'm looking at statue. He's not challenged.
We can go for P2.
But they're nading. Drop those.
Oh my gosh,
I got
one
yellow
stairs.
Dead.
Two on time. One guy pushing stairs.
That's time.
I'm spawning our back right. They're gonna be
That's
coming statue heavy.
Yeah, statue hop up. Dead.
I'm grabbing time.
One more,
Lock
hop
the
up,
back. Lock the back.
Yeah, I am. I stunned one front.
Okay. Yep. He's weak. Two on me
Dead.
front. I'm staying down.
Oh, last one front.
He got me.
At the comms for S2, and honestly, a decent resurgence for them. Starting to get warmed up in this one. Wit's going huge, 17 for him already, and the rest of the team doing a great job in transition. And we'll see what the comms are sounding like on the other side. Monarch really gave up a lot of time. We'll see if they're able to lock back in. Let's go into a listen in with them.
Statue?
Yep. Back blue. We're doing double shot. Heady.
Back blue. Dead. That's two.
Absolutely.
I'm weak. Rush the shit.
Two dead.
I'm getting spawns. One in the spawn. One shot in the spawn.
In the back.
No
Weak.
way, bro. Why is he hiding back there?
Okay. Straight this.
We have to hold
He's submarine.
perfectly.
He's submarine somewhere.
Hold new.
Alright.
Kill boys. I'm holding statue.
Alright.
Tunnel. Two tunnel.
Do we got new? Please tell me we got new.
One more tunnel. I spawn P4.
Blue crate.
Watch it P1. Stay alive, boys.
I died, hey. Somebody watch my
Hey,
fence.
tunnel weak. Hello, tunnel. Tunnel, still tunnel.
Weak as fuck on tunnel.
They're both weak on time. Anytime.
One shot on tunnel.
One's dead.
Watch the flank. I got
Tunnel,
watch him
tunnel,
one.
he
Watch
got
him
the tunnel.
one.
Flank weak.
Help with-
Dead.
Tunnel,
Weak.
tunnel.
Tunnel weak. Tunnel weak.
Oh.
Weak, bro. Come on.
Fine.
That the comps of Monarch Blue there definitely sounded a little flustered, and I can understand why. I mean, suddenly a switch has been flipped, and so far S2, I mean, playing pretty much lights out the last couple of hills here. They've got about a 60-second edge now, heading into new, and it's got to be a better effort from Monarch Blue if they want to try and take this map. They've given up a lot of time in these last couple, and honestly, you can kind of hear it in the comms difference as well. Definitely some dead air on the side of Monarch Blue. Definitely some frustration coming through. Maybe a bad time to go into a listen-in, but you got to stay locked at all times. Otherwise, stuff can happen, and I mean, you could go down big here, and S2 doing a great job. I mean, they're pushed up all the way towards Statue, just getting all the kills at the moment. Hockey gonna get flanked from mid, but Wits still toward this Statue area, still frying, going for 3 off of spawn. He's gonna find it. Wits with the 5 spree, 31 kills and 18 deaths. This guy is absolutely cooking right now. We'll see if he's able to claim any more, maybe an overchow, but the damage has been done. 90-second edge right now on this P4. Finally, a gunfight is going to go Monarch's way, but I mean, it might be a little too late. This is a huge deficit they are at right now for Monarch. I mean, Blue, I mean, they got to try and get something going in these next couple, but so far, I mean, S2 just showing out big time on this second set of rotations. Maybe took them a little bit to lock in here and get warmed up, but they have warmed up beautifully so far. Now, they can still win it on this P1 here. It's going to have to be some contest time coming in. Zay going for a flank. Oh, unfortunately, we win on him, and he gets turned on. It happens sometimes, Zay. It is what it is. Crispy trying to get to the back and anchor the spawns, but the hill will be broken from Monarch at the very least. They have a chance to do this. They are running out of opportunities to do so. They've got to make sure that they have no more mistakes in this map, and they're still going to be cooking because just the slaying battle has been clearly won by S2 so far. A couple players hovering around that double negative area, looking at Cold-Blooded, looking at Killa. If you're able to lock in these last couple of hills, you could definitely still do it, but it's easier said than done. Now 30 seconds left. S2 looking to try and claim victory here. Wit's even going for a route toward the back. He's able to get another one. Nade's going to land. Not enough for a kill, but S2, I mean, they're going to be set up for new. They have a 1v1, actually, 4 spawns. It's going to be Jay Hazard. You got to go big here. You got to try and find Zay in the back, as he's going to spawn his teammates here. And Zay, I mean, just playing it patiently, knows that the pressure's from the front, looking for the first one. He's going to find it. Hockey for the trade. And now 10 seconds left. And really, look at how far they're going to spawn for the side of Monarch. They are going to be across the map here. Going to have a trek and a half. And it's looking like they cannot even touch the point here. 250 to 115. What a map that they just put on for us. Oh my goodness. If I had any doubts about S2, maybe that should shut me up real quick there. I thought it was going to be Monarch Gaming coming out hot in this one. I was gravely mistaken. And S2 going to take map number 1 with a comfortable edge in that one. And I talked about it a moment ago. You heard it in the listen-in. These guys just sounded better in their communication, and obviously, I mean, it definitely helps when you're absolutely frying in the scoreboard as well. I mean, 36 for Wits in that one, just going off for his squad. 28-22 for Hockey as well. Great map from S2, specifically Wits in that one, just going absolutely nuclear. And like I said, the flip side, yeah, Cold-Blooded, Killa having a little bit of a rough one, but we are going to be heading to that S&D coming up next. It will be on raid. Can they really lock back in here is going to be the question. I've seen time and time again where a team just absolutely curb stomps at hardpoint, but then the next map they let slip through their fingers, and the series is suddenly tied up in the blink of an eye. So, Monarch Gaming, we'll see if the guys can lock in here for this one. But I don't know, man. The slaying effort from S2 look pretty strong right now, especially in that second half. It seemed like they kicked up to another gear, but until we get there, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with that second map, so don't go anywhere. And we are back with map number 2 here. I was just informed in chat that this Monarch team definitely good at SND, so that's a good sign going forward. We'll see if they're able to lock it in here and really convert this series. S2 going to take that map number 1. We'll see if they can do something here. What a nade from Futures. Already going to get first blood toward Kitchen. Boomstick is out, and only one defender toward A. It's going to be Zay. But he is met with a huge amount of pressure here. Finds a corner, and he's going to collapse on it. 3v3 now. Bomb is going to get planted, though, and Zay is still here. He can definitely kill the bomb planter. He's going to push forward toward him. Somehow able to get away with his life there. Now the retake is on. Killa in a decent position as well. Going to be up to Futures in this art positioning. Pistol is going to win the gunfight there. Zay has a player right below him. He has no idea. And Futures wins another one. Now just left to Zay. And he's going to get tagged from the back. Killa in a decent position below the window. And he will get cleaned up. And it will be Monarch striking first. Decent stuff from them so far. And also snappy 1-0 for S2 right now. I have the map counter. I've changed my map counter, actually. I actually have the legit dots things at the top now that I can edit, which is nice. Which is nice. I like that better than the one I had. But, I mean, Jay Hazard going for some shots in toward the water, and he's going to be met with another fellow swimmer. We'll see if Michael Phelps' play makes off. I'm not sure if he saw him here. Zay is going to get aggro and somehow doesn't get a kill there. He's incredibly low. Jay Hazard gets one before falling, and now a 3v3. Crispy with a nade, though. And here comes the smoke. Here comes the play from S2. Crispy, and he'll go for that bomb plant. Both players on Monarch separated at the moment. Going for a pinch on either side. It's going to be a sniper retake, which is not exactly ideal, but if you could find the first one, that would be huge. Cold-blooded looking for it. He's going to get the first. Backs on up. Reclaims his health here. And now a chance for the retake to come in on in. Future is going to spot him on the bomb. He's going to get a freebie as well. Wit's the last one alive. In a decent position to watch the bomb. Is he able to get the second one, though? The trade should be here, and Future is going to get it. 5 spree for him. Finds a Dravik on the ground, puts it to good use. And this guy, to start this SND, man, has been lights out already. Closing in on that Hellstorm missile. A few more kills, and he should find it. That's a second one on the board. Wait, Moto Mike, what? You gotta send me that clip in chat, because I actually have I don't remember that. I'll watch that after the broadcast, but that's funny. Because I don't even remember. Guys, I've been casted so long, I don't remember a lot of stuff. It all kind of just bleeds together. You know what I mean? I try and remember stuff, but it's tough. My memory's not great. I'd be curious to hear that, though. But enough about me. Oh, it's about Jay Hazard, and he double team kills! What? There's no way! There's no way! The self-deletion suicide bomber, but he's for your team. Oh no. They should have taught him explosives training at the academy. Oh, that's a tough one for Jay Hazard. Now the 4v2, make it 4v1. It's just Futures left in an impossible situation. He does get the trade on the first, but he's going to get hunted down. He might be able to play his life here, though. He gets a second one, so hold up. Maybe not impossible after all. He still has about 30 seconds to work with, but not ideal. Bomb is down all the way in ring, and he's got to go across the map to retrieve it. Yeah, and at this point, I mean, what can you really do? Seems like he's just playing his streak, and honestly, I can't even really blame him. He's so close. He's 1 kill off this Hellstorm missile, and this would be a really hard round to pull out anyway, so yeah, might as well just play your streak at this point. You're up 2-1. Just let it play out. See if you can get the kill in the next round, so smart from Futures. But at the very least, I mean, S2, they get one on the board, and I mean, probably in the most improbable fashion I've ever seen. Sometimes those Semtex grenades, man, I swear. As a fellow Semtex user, I've used Semtex for years over frag grenades, and that is the one downside of Semtex grenades. Sometimes I swear, they just clip on invisible walls. Sometimes the physics don't exactly make sense, because it looked like that Semtex was going to go over, but it just caught, I swear, a pixel. And that leads to the double TK. And a round for S2, so a fatal mistake, but we'll see if it's going to be a costly one is really the question. Well, I'm going to be heading toward this A zone. They're going to be pushing toward ring. This flank is coming on in, though, through B. Killa should be able to make a play here if he's quick about it. Does he spot this player? No, he's going to get spotted first. He is incredibly low here. It's going to be Hockey for the cleanup, and that is going to be the first blood. Make it a second one as Zay chimes in for another. Future. Cold-blooded. What do you have in this clutch situation? Well, Wits gives you one for free, so maybe not exactly unclutchable. Cold-blooded for another. Finally traded, and now Future 8-0 right now. Has the Hellstorm missile. Does he invest it here? Honestly, if he gets this timing, he might be able to kill him off the bomb here. But it looks like they might be reading him on the pinch. Day's going to fall. 1v1. Bomb's going to go down, and now he knows where he's at. It's going to be about timing. How does Hockey play this? He's kind of just shouldering both angles. He's going to spot the info. And it looks like he planted it for, well, sort of for Laundry as well. So now, I mean, he can potentially stretch this. I like this route from Futures. If he goes quickly enough, he might be able to catch him in mid. 9-0. Can he make it 10? He's going to have to for this clutch. 15 seconds left, and he is looking. He is scrounging, but he cannot find him. Hockey going to evade him for the moment. Futures, he's going to spot him behind the van. 10 seconds left. You got to go. You got to try and chow him, and it's going to be Futures, but not enough time. 10-0. But the round goes the other direction. S2 put another one on the board, but this is, I mean, this is a masterclass from Futures so far. I don't know if I've ever seen a start where somebody's 10-0 and the round count is 2-2. That is just unfortunate if you're Monarch Blue here. That is just really tough, I'm not going to lie. We'll see if Futures, I mean, he's on pace to break my personal kill record that I've seen. I think the most I've seen is 19 on my casts. I don't think I've ever seen 20. And unfortunately, you didn't avoid the carnade, and you're going to get taken down. So that's where the spree ends, but we'll see if his teammates are able to get involved. Jay Hazard pushed up incredibly close, able to get one. Going for the mantle, not able to get the trade, but Killa is there. So now 2v2 situation. Zay might find a timing here on Killa. He's going to speed him toward the window, going to get a freebie and dip out with his life. 1v2 for Cold-Blooded now. This would be a big one for Momentum to get somebody else on the board. Really, I mean, everybody at 2 right now. Future's the only one really popping off. If Cold-Blooded able to clutch this one, this would be a huge momentum for them to carry forward. He's going to spot Zay on the heady, but this is a hard rip to find. Yeah, both players going to be chowing now. Cold-Blooded backs down. Stun's going to land, though. Zay going to get some shots on in. Both players going to chow him, and that should do it. Cold-Blooded, tough situation to try and rip those players on the head glitch. And S2, they'll claim another one. Very close SND so far. Every round, it seems like, has come down to a clutch situation, a 1v2, 1v1. Now offense for S2. It's kind of crazy. I mean, they're up and they're losing the slang battle at the moment, but they're up in rounds. I mean, that goes to show. I mean, it's not all about kills. You got to play the map effectively. A couple of clutch scenarios go their way as well. Car bomb's gonna get evaded. No white van exploding. You know how happy that makes me to see where nobody gets car bombed off the rip there. Now Jay Hazard has the pressure. Can he win the gunfight? And no, Zay gets another one in a similar situation as last time. And this route from number 6 might work out as well, Wits. If you go, you got one free toward mid, but he is going to lurk. Play this late wrap, and I don't blame him. Don't want to scam your life too early in this one. And he'll clear out mid. He's going to spot one toward kitchen, though. That's another one going his way. Killa gets one back at the very least. He has another one towards Zig, and he knows it. Cold-Blooded kind of trapped in the back toward jungle at the moment, though. He's going to have to go big here, rip the guy on the head glitch, and he's going to pre-fire his entire magazine away. Now finds himself the lone member, and he'll find himself falling as well. S2. I believe that is 3 straight rounds now starting to heat up in this S&D. A similar trend to what we saw in the first hardpoint. I mean, it was very back and forth, and then S2 just kind of hit another gear, and that's what we're seeing right now as well. I say this all the time, but it remains true. You got to keep your foot on the gas, especially in a game type like Search and Destroy. You want to close them out early. You do not want to give them a chance back into this one. And I want, honestly, if I'm Futures now, I have this Hellstorm missile. What do I use this on? Do I use this on a push to try and get the bomb down, or am I going to try and use this for post plant? Like, how do you elect to use this streak is really going to be the big question. And it looks like, wow, Wit's incredibly low there. And that'll be the bomb site cleared. Killo's going to go for the plant. Jay Hazard toward kitchen, but he's going to run into the firing squad. The Hornet's nest got shaken there, and he'll get bit. And he'll get stung, and I don't know exactly. I love that play from him. Kind of on an island. Saw that the other day as well. 2 players on the pinch. Killa gonna get one. The pre-fire's on in. The team shots are good. Killa gonna back down now. Crispy on the retake. Still back here. You still have to worry about his presence. Hockey toward the Tiki. Able to get a double kill as well. Now just down to Killa. He needs to win this first one to make it possible, and he cannot. And that is another round for S2. 4 rounds in a row. The defuse comes in, and that will be map point. A great team effort on that retake. Hockey able to get a couple of kills from Tiki. I'm not even sure really how he was able to get that first one, but just good team positioning. Crispy gets clearance for the last one. And Monarch Blue. You have to be flawless now. You just got to take it one round at a time. And Future, I mean, he still has this Hellstorm, man. He's been holding on to it for dear life, and we'll see when he uses it here. Because, I mean, you got to use it before the map ends. I'm curious if he tries to use it this defense or not. I would have liked to see him maybe use it that last round, but I guess that's hindsight. Jay Hazard might be able to kill his planter on bomb. He's going to go for mid. He should get a free kill here. Gets it and barely gets out with his life. Kill is there for 1 back. And now Jay Hazard on the prowl toward the pinch. He's going fast and effectively here. Teammates get credit for that one. 3 dead. And now it's up to Zay to send us to map 3 here. All 3 players kind of hovering around the ring area except for Jay Hazard on the prowl, on the lurk, and he is going to get another one. Monarch will stay alive in this one. But it's going to have to be more where that came from. And I think at this point, if you're Monarch, you got to use this Hellstorm on the offense here to try and get the bomb down. At the very least. Make sure you use it. You don't want to squander it. I guess it depends on kind of how these kills roll through off the break here. If they get a first blood, I can understand holding on to it a little longer, but you don't want to really use the Hellstorm for a desperation play when you're in a clutch situation, so I kind of want to see him use it here anyway, but we'll see what ends up happening. Nades not going to find a home. Everybody toward kitchen. No clearance as of yet. Looks like Future kind of waiting. They have somebody, Jay Hazard, watching the full wrap, and I can understand why. This is a good play he's making here, just making sure nobody gets through. And this is a nice little rat angle as well, is because the pressure is going to be here. He's going to spot 1 as well. Spots Crispy, at least I think he does. In the corner, yeah, Crispy going to get caught with his pants down. The team wrapping back, and now Wits collapses onto 1. Oh, this timing toward top red. Oh, it's going to be horrible. Killa going to get stunned. Future now left in the 1v3. And this is what I was talking about. You don't want to be in a situation like this. You have the streak, but you really can't afford to use it. You're running out of time now. You got to get the kills or the bomb down quickly here. Future going to go for some shots. He does rip the 1 through the wall. So 1v2 now. 30 seconds left for the map. Future versus Zay and Hockey. What can you do in this one? Now 15. You gotta move. You gotta go if you're Future. He's gonna spot 1 on the heady. Some sloppy shots, but he gets it done. 10 seconds left. He's gotta find Hockey. And Hockey, you just gotta play your life, young man. But he's gonna go for the kill, and he will collect. And that'll be a 2-0 advantage now for S2 in this one. They close out the SND. And I think the most surprising thing for me was just this Hellstorm did not get used. I don't know why we're not using the Hellstorm missile. But that is one you look back at. I feel like you got to use it off the rip. You got to try and get it, get it involved in the series. I mean, you probably get a free bomb plant at the very least. If you use the Hellstorm for info, get your teams in position to where you can actually make a play on the offense. Because, I don't know. I just feel like, even if you use it on defense, you just got to call it in, man. That's one of those. Apologies. I'm supposed to go to my intermission. I'm too busy yapping. But that's one of those, man, where it's like, I don't know what exactly what the thought process was there. I know Future, probably the only one having a great game, but I don't know, man. That was exactly kind of what I didn't want them to do in that one, but it's going to be a 2-0 edge now for S2 as we head to our next map, which I believe it is going to be Exposure. So potential now for S2 to close out the series. That was probably the chance that they had in that map to close it out, but wasn't to be. And this might be the last one we're going to see in this series as well. We'll find out here in a moment. And I'm not sure. I mean, based on how this series has gone so far, this might just be a 3-0, just based on what I'm seeing. It has all the makings of it, but, I mean, Monarch Blue, if you're going to lock into this one, you have a chance, but it's got to be a better effort. It seems like maybe the vibes are a little bit chalked from Monarch Blue. And we went into that listening on that map 1. It seemed like the vibes were a little down. Maybe the energy wasn't there. So if they can kick that energy up a bit, get the vibes more on point, maybe the gunny shooting a little bit straighter back there. I mean, they have a chance, but still a tough ask regardless. But until then, we're going to take a quick break while we get map 3 locked and loaded. We will be right back. Shouldn't be long. And we are back with map number 3. What could be the closer in this series. We'll see. I mean, so far it's been S2 doing their thing in this one. Absolutely cooking the competition. We'll see if they're able to close it out here in 3. I mean, they look poised to do so. So I get my graphic flipped here at the top. It's going to be Overload. And Overload, I mean, I talk about it all the time. This is probably the most teamwork-oriented map in the entire game here. But as I say that, now a chance for the score to go in for Monarch. But unfortunately, at the goal line, they are going to get stopped. So a decent opening break at the very least. But it will get quelled for the moment. Crispy going towards plane, gets one in transition. All 4 members of S2 are here. Nobody really wrapping back as of yet, as they're going to slow the pace to a crawl. Cold-blooded. Going to run into Crispy from the front here, and now the pinch is coming on in. Jay Hazard from behind gets 3 kills, 5 already for him in this one. Shuts down basically the entire roster, and now has a chance to push up and spawn kill. Make it number 6 on the board for him. Going to turn around, almost has the 7th, but unfortunately unable to find it. But Future, I mean, he's still going to be toward their spawn. I mean, in the plane area, but going to get taken down. And I mean, despite the kills going Monarch's way, S2, I mean, the map positioning pushed up incredibly far for themselves, doing a decent job, pushing up and getting the kills. And I mean, Wit's already in your spawn doing his thing, but unfortunately, as I say that, going to get immediately Caster's cursed and shut it down. So let's go into it early, listen in with S2, see how they're common on this map number 3.
Top red.
Okay.
Try and grab that. Try and grab that.
Okay, one guy left side, P2.
Top green a bullet. Green a bullet.
One's bottom red. Bottom red. Bottom red.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Okay. Lock back in. Lock back in.
One market. One push up our blue. Push up our blue.
top
One
green.
top green. There might be 2 blue. 2 blue.
Market.
One's blue on me. One's top blue on me. Top blue
Last
jumping
one
out.
blue.
Top blue
Last
jumping out.
Yep, he's still top blue. Still top blue.
Taking that shit.
Top blue weak.
You just did that. No cap. I didn't even realize, bro. Cap. Holy shit.
Alright, look at that.
Top lane, a bullet.
Top blue. Top blue.
No,
Top blue.
Top blue weak.
Top
Cap
blue.
down.
One make cut.
He's in our bottom blue. In our bottom blue. He knifed me.
Here,
He's
kill
in our
this.
top.
One more on device. One more on device.
One's pushed up. One shot on our back. He's one shot, literally a bullet.
For ball. Ball deep right. I'm nading him. One guy P1.
And at the comms for S2. Let's take a quick gander at the other side, because, I mean, right now, Jay Hazard has 18 kills and 4 deaths. Let's take a quick listen.
Don't be white wall. White wall market. White wall market.
1-0 dead.
Yo, P1 on this one. P1 on this one.
Satellite.
Get the bomb. Get the bomb. Get the bomb.
There's one top blue. One top blue.
Oh, top blue. I couldn't see him. They're back there. They're back there. They're back there. They're back there. There's 2 back there.
On top blue. On top blue.
From blue, crispy.
Fuck, man, he's one shot. He's shed right now.
There's 2.
Watch mid. Watch mid. Watch mid.
The wrong fucking thing.
The market clear.
Top,
Bro,
top
they're
blue, top
they're
blue.
all red. All red.
Red.
One more
red,
top
red.
red. Nice, Jeremy. One more. Grab it. Come in plane. Come plane. Come plane. If you can grab it. Come plane.
He's up. I can't. He's top red.
On blue. Front blue. Front blue. Oh, lagging.
Oh, top red.
Hey, shit on. Come on. Going.
Top blue dead.
Yo,
One more. Back blue. Back blue. Bro, my fan is not on. That's
He's in
fucking why I'm
market.
lagging.
He's in market.
Go plane. Go plane. How's it? Go plane.
yo, no, white wall, one top blue.
White wall, one more white wall,
White wall. Don't pick it up.
Why well weak? Why well weak? Watch my market, please. Watch my market.
You
I'm
watch
in
your
market.
market. You watch your market. You watch your market.
I'm in.
Behind, 18.
Down. Dead.
You want weak? Future's nice.
8. Market.
Yeah, pick deep.
And at the comms of Monarch Blue, sounding a lot better, more energized, and I can see why. I mean, Jay Hazard's absolutely putting belt to ass right now. 25-8. I mean, really the sole reason that they're ahead in this one. Absolutely shooting his weapon right now. I mean, Killa had an incredibly rough start. I saw it was like 0-8, 0-9. Turned it up a little bit since then, but I mean, S2 still not out of this one. They have the drone control. Looking for another one to close out the half. Zay trying to get on the road again. We'll see if he's able to find it. No, the pathway has eroded. Can't find it. And now a chance for Future and Co. to put in the drone, as OT is going to be going in their favor. 30 seconds now to put a third one on the board. Future gets the trade on one. Needs to live toward market, but unable to do so. And that'll be the half. It's 2-1, but I mean, it's been the outlier from Future, or from Jay Hazard, excuse me, so far this half. Really the reason why this has been close. You need somebody to take over, and I mean, Hazard has stepped up to the plate, answered the call. We'll see if they can carry that forward in this second half. It's kind of a tough map to score sometimes when you don't have the kills going your way, but when you do, it can feel great. Zay kind of having a tough half as well. See if he can kick it up. Seems like Killa actually turned things quite a bit around. I believe he was 0-9 to start, so having a great resurgence since that tough start. So we'll see if the rest of the boys can get involved in this one. It looks like first gunfight should be going down on the OE, maybe into market as well, as both are going to be won. Make it all three are going to be won by Monarch Blue here. Finally, the last one toward Motel Steps is going to finally fall, and this is a chance for them to score early on here. Jay Hazard still in your top green, being annoying. He's going to jump out, get another one, but his teammates have lost the gunfights on the other side, so the drone has been stopped. S2, they will stabilize for the moment, but they got to be careful. The members of Monarch, they're still in your base. They're still toward this green area. You got to be careful here. Future might be able to let them through, though. Jay Hazard needs some help on the overextension. Future in the back. Jay Hazard finally gets help with that one, but that one got a little hairy there. And so far, it's been Monarch coming out swinging on the opening of this second half. We'll see if they can keep this up. They have a long ways to go before the finish line. 4 minutes and change. Future on a 4 spree, though. Looking for number 5. Not going to find it, but the score goes in. So the damage has been done. And Monarch answer back. And they'll put another one on the board. And this flank from Jay Hazard might work out as well. Has a couple lined up in front of him. Gets the first, gets the second one. And now Zay in a tough situation. In a position he's never been. Looking for his friends, but they're going to be back in the base. And he's unable to get the one in transition. The plane spawn on this drone can be so annoying because just nade spam coming out. It can cause all sorts of issues to happen where you really can't progress up toward the map. And I see you in chat, Nick. I knew you'd like that one. Hockey trying to get the kills toward the plane area. We'll see if he's able to get him, and he gets both of them. So now, chance for them to push forward. 3 are going to fall up to Futures. He's going to die as well, and this might be the clearance that they need. S2, you're down, but you're not out. You have the slays. You have the positioning. Can you convert the second one on the board for yourself? It's looking like it's going to go through. Nades are not going to land, and there you go. Zay, Science Seal delivered. Maybe a little bit late on the timer, but they do get a second one on the board. So now a chance. Only one possession. Kill it. Pushing up forward as well in your spawn. You got to be careful about this guy, as another one's going to fall. Jay Hazard lining him up again, and 3 dead. S2 going to get trapped in their spawn if they're not careful here. Jay Hazard with number 4. And this should be another one. The answer back from Monarch is going to be on through, and I mean, it has just been electric. Jay Hazard, I want to just go on him for a little bit, see what he's cooking with. 5 spree for him, 6 spree for him. This guy is going absolutely crazy right now. Might drop a 40 bomb if he's going to keep this up. Number 7 finally going to fall, but this could be another one thanks to his slaying and the help of his teammates. Number 5 goes through, and with 2 minutes left, S2, they might just be out of this one. 3 scores in the blink of an eye is what they're going to need here. 2 minutes left to work with, but they have just been outslayed this map so far. They will get a couple of kills toward plane, alleviate some pressure, but they got to start getting some chains together. or this is going to be over, and we're going to head to that hard point after all. Crispy gonna get a double toward mid. Zay gonna have the drone, has one lead blocker to work with. Zay doing the wiggles on it, gonna get another one. So now 2 scores, a minute 20 to work with. S2, it's still possible. You just gotta keep them funneled in their base if you're able to do so. The drone's gonna reset on the other side of the map. Jay has going for a flank route though. This might pay off, but he doesn't even need to do anything. His teammates get the damage. They're gonna be on the favored side of things. Hockey trying to stabilize, but wondering exactly what he needs to do in this situation. Not exactly ideal, as I mean, this guy is still in your base. He gets another kill. The flank route works out for him. A minute left now. Zaynko on the drone reset. He's able to get the first one. Clock is ticking, though. You need to get active sooner rather than later. Zay going for another one. Can't find it. As it's just going to be Wits on the point. He is taken care of. Slay's going the other direction. Jay Hazard 44 and 17. This guy is having an absolute clinic on this overload here. 20 seconds left, and that should be the nail in the coffin. If you're Killa, you don't even really need to touch the drone. I'm surprised he grabbed it here. He's got to be careful to get out of dodge. Cold-blooded there for the trade, and honestly, even if this one goes through, I don't think there's enough time for the reset with 10 seconds left. That should be it, and it'll be Monarch coming out in a big way, thanks to this man on your screen. 46, going for 47, a 3-piece to close it. This guy is just God on the map at the moment. This is one of the best stat lines I've seen all year in an overload. And my God, the Reaper will send us to that hard point after all. Holy smokes, guys. What a map from the Hazard. Looking dangerous. Sending a message across the way to his opponents that they are ready for this one. And they'll take the map. It was pretty close, 5-3, all things considered, but a great showing from Jay Hazard, as well as Futures, man, turned up in that one big time as well. Helped out with the slaying, especially on that second half. It looked like he started to go turn things around as well. And like I said, I haven't seen slaying like that in Overload, I don't think all year. You know, for good reason. 47 is a ridiculous number to get in Overload, and he just put sack on forehead. I'm not gonna lie, that was insane. And it will be 2-1. S2, they're still up in this one. But that was a performance, man. I don't know if you're going to be able to replicate that one going forward. Jay Hazard, I mean, that was kind of a 1 in a million performance. Can you keep that momentum going forward? Can you keep that same level of focus going forward in this hard point? It will be Scar. It looks like I got my map set wrong. I just realized I got those flip-flops. So wait, actually, hold on. Let me check real quick. I'm tweaking because I swear they said exposure and we just played Scar Overload. Hold on. I am confusion now. Oh, they did say Scar. That's my bad. See, I thought it was exposure this whole time. That's my bad. Regardless, I mean, a great map. Jay Hazard absolutely took over in that one. And I mean, holy. If that's what I'm expecting out of him in this next hardpoint, be on the lookout if you're S2 here. That was a crazy way that they just won that one. It was very close, I mean, despite the slaying effort. So, I mean, it's got to be still more teamwork from Monarch. Need a couple more members to step up, but I mean, sometimes you just have, you know, LeBron James spawn in. It happens sometimes. You just have a map for yourself. But regardless, we're going to be loading on into this map number 4 here in a moment. But until then, we're going to take a quick break. We will be right back with that one, so don't go anywhere. This has been a hell of a series. And we are back with map number 4 after an insane performance from Jay Hazard in that overload. He wills his team to see another map. Can they send us the distance to go to that map number 5? Because, I mean, if you remember back to that first hard point, it was not exactly pretty. And we'll see if it's going to be a better effort in this Scar. Maybe Scar is their map. I mean, clearly it was last map. We'll see if they can do it again. Jay Hazard on the pinch. Going to get one. Teammates are finally chiming on in with some kills. I mean, he's all the way pushed up toward blue. Finally, Zay is going to take him out here. And the split spawns are going to come in. Wits, excuse me. Going to get a spawn toward green. He's going to shut down this player on the time. And now, going to be an annoying thorn for them to deal with as kind of players everywhere at the moment. Nobody really funneling too effectively as finally looks like S2 will stabilize at the moment. Killa going to be the last one in market, but yeah, like I said, I think it's going to have to be a better effort in the hard point, despite, you know, Jay Hazard going crazy in that last one. You got to need more than just him. I feel like Future was able to carry that baton a little bit in that last map. You're going to need him. You're going to need Cold-Blooded and Killa. I mean, in map number 1, I called them out specifically. Having some rough stat lines. Going to need them to turn up into this one if they're going to take it over the line, but we'll see. Rotations are going to be on. Nobody really set up as of yet. It looks like Hockey going to go for an overextension, able to get one and be annoying, but that allows time for his teammates to get on toward the hill. Zay going to go for one on top red, runs out of bullets, doesn't get the second one, and now the spawn on in is going to happen. We'll see if Crispy is able to find something on the OE. Looks like nothing as of yet, but Hockey is still here. Everybody kind of just running through market at the moment. And nobody really has any sort of side control. It seems like everybody's just kind of going for routes, and that can happen sometimes in these matches where players kind of get lost in your spawn. But so far, you know who's not lost? I mean, it's going to be Monarch Blue. They're locked in on this P2. They seem to know exactly how they want to play this. They're going to get the scrap time, and you already have Killa pushing through toward plane to try and flip the spawns. And he has a teammate to help him out toward white wall. He's going to get the trade Killa for 2, and now, I mean, a great rotation, if I'm being honest, from Monarch Blue here. They are locking things down, doing a decent job flipping the spawns. Can they hold this time, though? Because there's going to be 3 members here from S2. Hockey going to be on the point, but losing all of his teammates here. Going for some shots, cannot connect. And it's going to be Future on a 6 spree. I talked about him last map turning up. He's turning up again to help out Jay Hazard. And it's so far so good for Monarch Blue. Let's go into quick listening with Monarch Blue. See how they're coming in this map number 4 here.
Weak, top green, weak, top green, weak. I'm stuck. I'm dead. I'm dead. They're pushing
How's he
front.
not dead, bro? Two me cut, Futures.
I'm weak. I need help.
Sit down, sit down.
All four.
One more.
Yep. He's on time.
Dead.
Stay new.
Dead.
Go. I got it.
P2. I'm trying to open it. P2.
1 ult. 2 ult.
No, there's 2
I'm P2. They're drawing P1.
Just play left there, Cold. I spawned out.
One P2.
The back. One wall. Two. In the back. Two in the back. I spawn red.
Top blue. Killa, go.
In the back. Weak. One shot.
That's time. Back blue.
No, I tried to throw a nade, bro.
Top blue.
Back
Top blue.
Oh.
There's
Top blue
all
roof.
of them there. They spawned us. They knew how to play spawn.
Sorry. Come on. Stop rushing by yourself.
blue.
Stop rushing your bow.
I'm blue. Top blue.
Top blue. Weak. One market.
I'm behind them.
I'm playing for
Nice. Front. Go no.
Top blue, and make cut. Watch your P5s. They're going P5 right now.
They're going for
One P5. Mark right now.
P5.
I got back green.
P5 still.
Top green.
Watch your flank.
Top green.
One market. Make cut.
I need help. They're in the back.
In the back.
Top green. One shot. Top green. One shot.
Whoa, on point, one shot.
And at the comms of Monarch Blue, they sound locked. I mean, S2 were able to break that P4, get quite a bit of time back, but I mean, so far so good on this P5 if you are Monarch Blue here, but S2, they're going to be holding from the front. They're going to get collapsed on here. I mean, you still have Killa in the back blocking this entire time. Crispy surrounded by blue arrows is finally going to fall, and that'll be the break coming on in from Monarch. We'll see how long They're able to hold this. It's can't get mixy, but at the very least, S2, they'll have spawns for new as long as they don't do anything crazy here. So we need to listen with Monarch. Let's go into a listening with S2, see how they're coming on this map number 4. Oop. Wrong call. Almost went to the wrong one. There we go.
One guy's on time.
Yeah, I'm watching our plane.
He's rapping.
Someone, stun 2 mid cut. 2 mid cut. 2 mid cut,
I'm
please.
nading I naded it. One guy's gonna chow through at least. One guy's our top blue.
Top blue there. One more top blue. Weak.
Follow me.
He's a bullet.
Our spawn me cut.
Where's this
Good
kid
shit.
coming from, bro?
Spawning blue. Spawning blue. Spawning
Right,
blue.
right. Right, he's might go
No,
store.
weak.
Store
Red wall.
on top green or mid cut.
Bro, they just know. One
He's
store, one
reading
on
that?
time.
I can hellstorm this.
Yeah, looky.
One guy's front right.
I'm streaking.
One's marking a bullet.
I'm watching.
One new,
He's
weak.
on market cut.
One time, one market, one top red.
Market got me.
Marking them.
Killed.
Okay,
All right,
all the
that's
way-
3
all
dead.
the
That's
way
3
through
dead.
plane.
We good new.
Last one's on
Set
time.
up for new, yeah.
Yep, we're going through. I'm hitting a deep wrap. I'm back blue right now.
One stop.
One guy backside.
Back is one top red.
Backside weak.
Stop.
Backside
Stop
dead.
it.
I'm playing my life
Bottom
in the
weak.
blue.
One back red.
Spawn split.
Down.
Last one time. Ape him. Ape him.
I'm aping him right now. He's back gens. Dead.
Spawning on you red.
Spawning
Green.
red.
No, what's market 2? What's Tom Hotel?
I'm watching top green.
At the comms from S2. They sound locked and loaded, ready to go, but this has definitely been a closer map than that first one. So far, it's been very competitive in this Scar, and I can understand why. Maybe some mixy spawns, people not blocking as well as I've noticed on the minimap. There's been a lot of people just giving up the hard block, especially on that P1 area. And it's been happening over and over, and that's where we see a lot of these breaks happen, at least from Monarch Blue here. S2 not really capitalizing as much as they could be on some of these setups that they've had. So heading into this Plain Hill, it looks like the setup will be here for S2 this time, but they got to be careful because they're still pretty spread on the map as well. Witt's going to lose one in mid, and this timing from Hockey might be just absolutely terrible. Cold-blooded right above him, and yeah, not seeing that one, not reading it, and that's going to be the flip coming on in. Time is going to be going red now as Witt's going to be spawning green. He does get a double at the very least, and the Hellstorm is on out. Not enough for a kill, I believe, as that was Future calling that one in, so no real gain there with that Hellstorm missile, but Hockey gonna go big on the OE there, and it's just kind of back and forth mix fest on this Plain Hill. We see that sometimes where people just taking routes, getting involved, but usually teams are better about picking it up. Right now, it seems like the front is going to be the main concern, as it's going to be Hockey and Co. toward the Plain area. Bait and switch going to come on in. Hockey gets another one. The pistol's out. The trade is on in. But Future, I mean, he just runs through yet again. He is able to get one at the very least, but he's got to be careful. He's going to have Killa to try and help him out here, but can he get anything done? Hockey going to try and go for an overextension. He's already gotten 2 on old on a 6 spree here. And honestly, I don't even think he has a Hellstorm on. Yeah, he doesn't even have that Hellstorm missile on, so not going to be able to use any streaks anyway. Unfortunate for him. Maybe he needs to get that fixed going into the next map, but Witt's just trying to play his life in the back, unable to do so. Zay for the trade, and Zay gonna get one before falling. It's been a conveyor belt towards the back of the map, and it's gonna be S2, I think, finally cleaning up the last one. There you go. The spawn should flip now. And it has been a back and forth map. This might go down to the wire. We might even see a third P2, honestly, the way this is heading. Future trying to get involved from the top ropes, but it's going to be Hockey yet again. This guy has turned up this map. It was J Hazard last map. It's been Hockey this map, 32 and 21. Going for cross-map kills with the Scorpion. Just kidding, it's the Drovic. But you guys know that clip. Rotations are here. Gonna be Monarch. Set up for new. They have a decent hold as well. Cold-blooded, trying to watch the overextension from Red's. Gonna have a teammate to try and help him out, I thought. Killa gonna watch the cross, only able to get one. J Hazard's there for the cleanup, and the spawn outs are gonna happen, but how long can you hold this? S2 have been doing a great job on this P5s, I think specifically banging from the front, doing a decent job making it mixy, but they haven't been able to break the spawn in the back so far in this map. At least the first time around. We'll see if they can do a better job this time. There you go. Hockey in the back. Teammates winning gunfights. Can they win one more? The trophy system is more than dead, but Hockey running out of ammo here, is going to have to switch to his pistol and unable to find it. So the rebreak coming on in. The flip is going to happen, though. So now S2, I mean, with 20 seconds left, can they really find some time on this? It's been very back and forth on this P5 so far. J Hazard going for a little route here. Going to find one and shut down on the second. So S2, they'll claim the last 10 or so seconds of this time on P5. We're going to be going to a third rotation here. And even potentially, like I said, a P2 probably here, as it's exactly tied heading into this one. And nobody blocking yet again. I mean, a free spawn for Zay on the road toward blue. We'll see if he can capitalize for it. Gonna run straight toward Hill, but they're gonna worry about number 5, Cold-Blooded on the pinch. He spawns here. He gets a double as well. Back and forth on the Hill we go, but so far it has been Monarch kind of doing a better job on the spawns. The slaying has been very back and forth, but S2 will get 3, and now some positioning to move forward. Killa with the melee. He gets the kill. Wow. Somehow Hockey doesn't kill him there. No ammo, doesn't matter. Crispy with a double on green as well. It just seems like nobody's caring for this P1 time whatsoever. No setups have been claimed. Everybody just kind of going for OEs back and forth, and it's kind of sometimes what you happen in Group C. I mean, a lot of sloppy plays back and forth, but we're going to be on this P2. We might even need to go to a plain hill, the way this is looking so far. Who can lock down this P2? If you can get some time here, you can win. Both of these teams can win on this P2. It's going to be S2. They're going to be here first. Hockey's going to fall. Zay, just stay down if you can. Buy your time. Wait for your teammates off of spawn. You're going to need to. Hockey and crew, what can they do? The pinch is coming on in. It's going to be number 7. That's going to be J Hazard yet again. Runs through market. That's going to be 4 dead. And now a chance for Monarch to send us to this map number 5. They can still win it on this hill as well. They just got to lock down the remainder of this P2 time. J Hazard goes for a route on the pinch. Gonna find one. Going for the second one, but cannot collect. Gonna be scrappy on Old Wits. Able to get one with the help of Crispy. And now, neither of these teams can win. It's gonna have to be rotations, but this scrap time is still important here. This is still 20 seconds of it. You really don't want to give away all of this for free, and it's gonna be 3 dead. Number 4 is gonna be spotted toward mid as well. Hockey's gonna clean that one up almost there. Not quite enough for the kill. And now Plain Hill. Gonna be, looks like, where we end things. S2, 15 seconds left. They're gonna be overwhelmed by the sheer numbers, though. Wits, you gotta stay alive. You gotta go huge here and wait for your teammates. Unable to do so, as now Monarch are gonna break into the time. Killa is staying down, and now the red time will be going the other direction. Still 10 seconds for either of these teams to try and close it here. 3 dead, though, the other direction. S2 with the clean 4 dead, and that might just do it. They have number 4 pushed up. Crispy, spawn killing, spawn nading as well. Just stay down, watch the cross. That is all you have to do if you're Crispy here. 5 seconds, they gotta go. They gotta try and run toward the time. 2 are gonna fall, though. You got Wits, you got Crispy in the hill. 1 second left is all you need. Wits, you gotta go huge here. He's gonna go towards the time. It's gonna get contested, and it's gonna be a double. Semtex from Crispy. Crispy for 3. Crispy for all 4. And that'll be it. S2 claiming the series in a very back and forth series. Holy smokes, guys. What a way to end that one. And the best play, yeah, it's gotta be the ending here. The double Semtex on the hill cleans up another one that was weak from that grenade and gets all 4 of them. A huge play to end it there. Crispy at the end. Hockey, that entire map, 42 for him. 5,000 damage as well. What a series, ladies and gentlemen. Those last 2 maps, man, they were absolute bangers for sure. And that is going to be it for this one. What a crazy end to that one. I'm so glad that went the distance there, because that was an incredible map of Hardpoint there. I mean, definitely some mistakes both of these teams could go back and look at for sure, but definitely for sure entertaining at the very least for me. My God, that is going to do it for this series, and it will be S2 moving on to winners round 2 in this one, and they will play, I believe, the winner of Omnia Onyx and AOS Midori in round 2. And it looks like Monarch Gaming Blue, they're going to fall down to the losers bracket. They're not out of it yet, but they will be playing Blackout Academy in the losers round 1. So if they're going to have to make a run in this losers bracket, if they're going to make it to the final, I mean, they're going to have a lot of games to go through. So that's going to do it for this series. Appreciate you guys coming out. I have another series literally right after this one It should be starting here in a second. I'm just waiting for that one to get settled, and I'll transition my stream in a minute. But guys, I appreciate you coming on out. Congrats to S2, and yeah, the next one should be a banger as well. So stay tuned. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna restart it real quick here, but I'll catch you guys in a second. See you in a moment. See you in a moment.